is some seriously fascinating science to share with you this morning. Linda Ward has the job of doing that. It's a discovery from the jungles of Indonesia. Linda, we know how smart primates are, but this is Dr. Orangutan MD here.
We didn't know they had medical skills.
No, this is amazing.
Apparently they do, yeah. So this is Raucus. This is a Sumatran orangutan that a research team were following in the Indonesian rainforest. And they noticed that he had like a wound under his eye. And they think maybe got into a scrap, got into a fight with another orangutan. Yeah, pretty nasty looking wound. 3 days later, they saw him chewing on some leaves in the rainforest, and it was a type of a climbing vine. Now, he wasn't swallowing them. He was using his fingers to take the sap and the saliva and put it onto the wound, and then took the leaves out and put the leaves on the wound itself. Left the leaves on there for a few days. I believe we have a before and after shot we could show you here. If you can see, it does heal over the course of about 3 or 4 days. Left it there, and the wound was closed. A few weeks later, just a tiny scar there. This plant is what the orangutan was chewing. It's called Fibroria tinctoria. It has anti-inflammatory properties, pain relief, antibacterial, antifungal, antioxidant, anti-carcinogenic properties. Who knew? They actually use the species of vine to treat things like dysentery, diabetes, malaria as well. So it's a pretty cool vine, and apparently Raucus knew that.
Recognize the medicinal properties.
Yeah.
That's fascinating, and they have documented this, as we've said, for the very first time, they think.
Yeah.
Is this have there been other types of animals with this type of behavior?
Yeah, so this isn't the first time that we've seen animals sort of self-medicating,
right,
but this is the first time that they've seen them actually use plants to treat open wounds. We have seen in the past, as I mentioned, there wild animals spotting self-medicating, like Bornean orangutans have been seen chewing leaves that people use to treat sore muscles, sort of like the A535.
Put in plant form.
Putting it on, yeah. And chimps have been seen chewing plants known to treat worms in the past. They've also been seen taking insects and putting them on the wounds, but they don't know if that actually affected the wound itself. It actually did anything to help. They don't know where Raucus learned this. They don't know if he saw it in other animals, but it appeared that it was intentional, that he was actually putting this on to try and, help the situation. And this, they think, might tell us a little bit about how humans thousands of years ago figured out that plants have, medicinal properties. So I did a little bit of research because people are going to want to know,
sure.
Where do I get this?
Yeah. Can you get it?
Well, you can get it. You can get it in a powder form on some marginally reputable website.
Okay.
$250 for a kilo of this, the powdered leaf form. I'm not sure that you're all going to be running out to go get this just smeared on our paper cuts, but maybe, I'm not sure.
It's Raucus approved. Anyway, Linda, I love that story today. Thank you for bringing it, Linda Ward.